Yeah, okay, I'm feeling strong today. Yeah, I'm feeling strong. Yeah, this big dog shit, nigga, grown man music. You know, this accountability song, you know what I'm saying? First back like it left a song. I did some wrong, okay, I admit it. They not as strong, so they not gon' get it. Ain't know what I'm on, so they not gon' feel it. Even when out alone, I stand on the business. Yeah, with that thong, don't care about the titties. I ever do wrong.
Welcome to NT Personal Training. So today, you guys are gonna be blessed, or I'm blessing you guys with a voiceover. Because I feel that I need to explain to you guys why I do the exercise that I do. Why do I tell you to do the exercise in a specific way to follow me? You can follow me. You can use so many different other people, but this is the way I train. This is the way I train. I train for longevity. I train for endurance. I train for muscle stamina, good form, continued good form, strength. This is why I train. So this is why I'm in the shape that I'm in. And as I say, I can be away from the gym for a couple of days and I'll still retain good form. So what you see me using is called a pyramid scheme. Okay, so I'm trying to maximize muscle growth and strength by combining everything all together: the metabolic stress, mechanical tension, to maximize my training session. Also, when I lift lighter, first of all, I'm safely prepping my joints. So when I go heavy later on in my strength exercises, I have strength, I have endurance for, I don't fatigue, my muscles don't fatigue. Okay? So the benefits of doing the things that I do in the way that I do, it preps your muscles, your joints early. So that in turn increases your blood flow, warms up your tendons, improves your muscle-mind connection, which is super important, and it decreases your risk of injury. Again, super important. So you don't want to go in the gym one day and then you come back out, oh man, none of that, okay? It also, believe it or not, maximizes your hypertrophy, which is your growth. Okay, so you can go in there and you can, I don't use any supplements, so you can go in there and you can lift heavy, but you're going to maximize your growth this way, but you're also going to get longevity, which is what I'm looking for. So those high reps are just as good as the low reps and heavy weight. Okay, so don't be fooled by that in any way, shape, or form. But your low reps create mechanical tension. So there is tension under muscle, it's muscle under tension. And it combines multiple pathways for muscle growth. So it's inviting loads and loads of other different muscles in to help you grow. It's like when you do calisthenics, it's inviting all of those other muscles in to help you grow. So it helps your muscle growth a lot. For me, a lot better. It builds endurance and strength. Okay, so that is one of the main things that I'm looking for, is to build the endurance and the strength with this, because that's what I'm about. Obviously, with my kickboxing background, it's all about endurance, and you can use strength in it. So you build endurance with high reps initially. You tap into maximal strength gains as you get heavier. Okay, so just to summarize before we go into the next bit, just to summarize, pyramid training: increase weight, decrease reps. It ramp up your sets, gradually adding weight, preparing for the top set, which is the heaviest set. Hypertrophy, strength, hybrid, combining muscle growth, endurance, techniques, and strength training, all in one. Okay, so do your warm-up sets, make sure your warm-up sets are good, and then you move on to your heavier sets, and you can see I increase weight each set. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm warm now. Plus it's outside, it's in Dubai. I'm warm. Okay, so that's exactly what I do. And then I get heavier and I get heavier and I get heavier, but I still got the muscle endurance to continue. So that's why I kind of tell you guys or show you guys the way that I train and why I train this way.
You know, this accountability song, you know what I'm saying? First back like it left a song. I did some wrong, okay, I admit it. They not as strong, so they not gonna get it. Ain't know what I'm on, so they not gonna feel it. Even when
We now move on to my abs. Why do I do so many abs? Why? Am I just crazy? Am I just a gym nut? Do I just like doing, I don't know, crazy stuff on the high reps with my, I don't know, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Do I sound crazy? I might sound crazy. I am a little bit crazy. There you go. But no, for this, the reason why I do it is because it's for longevity. So it enhances my muscular endurance, improves my cardiovascular fitness, promotes muscular hypertrophy through increased time under tension. So it's mainly the time under tension. So doing my 50, it's my time under tension. This training, this style, what I like to use, boosts my blood flow, better recovery, increases metabolic stress for muscle growth, strengthens connection tissues, enhances mental toughness. Okay? One of the things that we used to do when we used to do kickboxing is it's a mind game. Okay? You can be as tough as you like, but if you haven't got the mind for it, then you're gonna give up. So this is the same way I train. So this is the same way I use my training. My mental toughness gets me through my long sessions. Okay, cool. Sometimes I might have a 2-hour session. Sometimes I might have an hour session. Sometimes I might have a 2.5, 3-hour session. Who cares? My time in the gym, I'm happy. I don't care. I'm having fun. Okay? Oh, you don't have fun about that. So, well, yes, I do. Okay? So that is my fun. So even when I go through these abs, I'm going to talk through, because it will go into the next exercise. I'm going to talk through the next exercises. So improve the muscular endurance. High reps, sets. I do like 5, 6 sets, but I don't do many sets. I just do high reps, especially with the ab training. So I'm training muscles to withstand fatigue and continue to work over a longer duration. That is kickboxing. Okay, that's where I've got kind of like that mentality from it. Okay, muscular growth, which is hypertrophy. So you can lift heavy and get the explosive training and get big that way. But the training that I do, I'm training to failure with light weights, which includes significant muscle growth. So it includes muscle growth as well, by increasing time under tension and metabolic stress, which is the burn. Okay? So, enhanced cardiovascular health. Because of the high reps, take longer to complete. My heart rate's elevated. So that in itself providing a metabolic and cardiovascular conditioning effect, which long term will help me to, muscular endurance, muscular, it helps for the kickboxing element of things. So you're constantly doing it. If you're in a ring, you're constantly pretty much exploding, coming off. So this is why I train in the way that I train. Okay, so increased tendon and joint health when you're doing high reps as well. So it's consistent. High rep training helps strengthen connective tissues and tendons, reducing the risk of injury. Okay, so it's like you're warming up all your tendons and your joints and everything else, so they know what's going to be happening. They know that this is going to be a long session, so we've got to prepare ourselves. And it reduces the risk of injury compared to heavy lifting. And you take that big lift, and then all of a sudden muscles, tendons pop, and they say, no, we ain't ready for that yet. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, warm me up a little bit first. It's one of those ones. You get a better muscle pump and better blood flow. So it increases your blood flow, delivers more oxygen and nutrients to the muscles, which can aid the recovery and reduce soreness. I find when I do these exercises, I don't really get sore. I can keep going, and then the next day I can go again. I might get a little bit of soreness where I may not have trained that muscle group with that specific exercise at that point in time for a long time, but I generally don't really get any soreness. And it improved technique and body awareness. So this you see in the video, and it's this you see in the video. Okay, so when you go back to the video and you watch me doing my abs, you see me correct myself all the time. So as I'm correcting myself, I'm understanding about technique, making sure the technique delivered properly rather than just banging it out there and not even thinking about technique. So it's the sheer volume of reps which allow the increase of practical movements and mechanics, which helps improve form and mental focus as well. And again, mental focus is what, you know, what you're there for, really, to be fair. And the gym for me clears my mind. There's nothing better than having a really long gym session and a really good gym session and walking in there with, I don't know, this is on my mind, and then walking out of there saying, what was on my mind again? I can't remember. I've solved so many problems. I've said it in podcasts before. I've solved so many problems from just going in the gym. Okay, so these are my super long sessions. So again, I'm working my legs as well. Not super heavy, but then I've kind of flipped the script on this. Okay, so I've gone for lower reps, still my 5 sets, but just lower reps. Okay, because I want to really get my legs are strong. You'll see in this video, my legs are strong, but what it is, they just don't grow. Like, I can work on my legs for a week, or I can work on my legs for, like, you know, consistently, like twice a week, whatever, blah, blah. And 3 times a week. And they'll grow a little bit. They don't grow a little bit, they'll just get a little bit more toned, but they'll stay the same way they are. So I walk in there with my kind of chicken legs, and I lift more than these guys with these big, massive, huge legs, because they've done a different type of exercises with me. So they have more muscle endurance than them, but they'll have a bigger size because they've gone in straight way, lifted quite heavy, but they'll feel the effects of that down the line. Whereas I won't. I'll still be able to do what I need to do. Okay? So, see, this is the second from last exercise, which is leg press. I like lifting the leg press hard, but as you can see there, I've got a bit of a dodge here, which I've had for a long time. Okay? And it's through kickboxing. So I have to be very careful with how I bend. So as you'll see in this, it's the bend that you're seeing there, which I have to be very, very careful of, and basically just support my knee in that sense, because I can't bend it too much. I can probably go to a right angle, but beyond going to a right angle, it puts too much pressure on my knee. So this is why I lift like this. So anytime you see me lifting heavy on the leg press, this is why and how I lift, because of the problem that I have with my knee. But it won't stop me from lifting this way. And then also, last but not least, leg extensions. Again, I go as much as I possibly can do on these. These also hurt my knee a little bit as well, because lifting that motion there also hurt my knee. But, you know, you kind of persevere and you push through. And as you've warmed up, like we say before, as you've warmed up your ligaments and your tendons, which I think it might be in my knee, then I find that the weight gets easier. Well, it does get easier, because then I can just go up and just do my heavy load and heavy stack. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Guys, got loads more videos coming soon. Thank you for support. Again, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, okay, I'm feeling strong today. Yeah, I'm feeling strong. Yeah, this big dog shit, nigga, grown man music. You know, this accountability song, you know what I'm saying?
First back like he left a song.
I did some wrong, okay, I admit it. They not as strong, so they not gon' get it. Ain't on what I'm on, so they not gon' feel it. Even when out alone, I stand on the business. Yeah, with that thong, don't care about the titties. I ever do wrong, then tell me no feelings. I did some wrong, okay, I admit it. I'm feeling strong the day I done did it. I got the faith of a mustard seed, I move them out. And my flow, it gotcha. Heard you dehydrated, better come fuck with me, bitch, it's a fountain. Go check my resume, I got his favor on me. You don't know no better, so you doubt.